All right, my microburst friends, very quickly, we're going to run through our disclaimer and then we'll go ahead and get this party started. So sit tight for just a moment. Again, you will not need anything for today.
Prior to beginning any exercise program, including what is depicted in this video, individuals should seek medical evaluation and clearance to engage in physical activity. The exercise instruction, informational materials, and advice presented in this video are in no way intended as a substitute for medical consultation. Be aware, not all exercise programs are suitable for everyone, and some programs may in fact result in injury. All physical activity should be carried out at a comfortable pace for the participant, and participants should immediately discontinue participation in activities that cause pain or discomfort. By continuing this video, you assume full responsibility and you understand it is your choice to participate, and you assume all risks or results from this choice. As part of your participation in these activities, you hereby release and forever discharge Premise Health and Raytheon Technologies Corporation, as well as their subsidiaries, affiliates, owners, employees, and agents from all claims, demands, actions, and damages for any physical or psychological injury, including but not limited to paralysis, death, economical or emotional loss that I may suffer as a direct result of my participation in these activities. I agree that I have read the program details listed above, acknowledge that participation in this program is voluntary,
and agree to release your liability as well as waive your right to sue. That's the end of it. All right, guys, go ahead, clear some space, and we'll go ahead and get rolling here. So we're going to start in a march. So whenever you're ready, again, I'm Katie. This is your microburst. I always forget the details now. I have about 10 different moves for you guys today. We're just going to repeat them through for about 30 seconds each. And you're going to leave here feeling a lot better than when we started. So I've got my shoes laced up today. If you don't have shoes on, please be super careful, extra aware of your surroundings. And again, our goal is just to move together for the next 15 minutes. Get your energy up a little bit. Get your blood flowing. Joey's ready to party. And just feel good. So don't overthink anything. Check your space. Make sure you're not going to hit or knock over your coffee or anything like that. Good. Take a nice deep breath with me. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Woo. From there, we're going to make this march a little bit bigger, a little bit more dramatic. Pull those knees up to your chest. Doesn't have to be fast. If you're ready to speed it up, go right ahead. Perfect. Arms are swinging right along with you. Good. Now bring some awareness into your core. I want you to draw that belly button in and up, pulling your abdominals in. Very nice. Standing up as tall as you can. Shoulders stacked right on top of those hips. And we're going to go right into a jumping jack from there. So first couple I recommend modifying. Just tap it out, reach those arms overhead. But if you're raring to go ahead, take it right into that jump. Knees are soft, toes are tracking forward. If your shoulders are not your best friend in the world, I might recommend just go up to shoulder height rather than reaching up overhead. Good, come here. Lots of different options. Good, and take a break. Shoulders up, back, and down. Soften those knees. Find your balance. Let's wake up those feet a little bit more. Calf raise, lift, and lower. Ooh. Good, find your breath. Good, I know, kind of kick that heart rate into high gear right off the bat there. Perfect. See if you can hover those heels over the floor on the way down. Good, so keeping those calves firing up. 30 seconds already. Let's take out those arms. Take your arms out to your sides, palms down, shoulders down. Draw me some little tiny circles with those hands. So arms are gonna stay straight and strong here. Right in front of your shoulders. So make sure you can see those hands out of the corners of your eyes. Perfect. Your core is still engaged, right? Okay. Reverse it, circle it back. So we're building a little bit of heat in those shoulders here. Very nice. Give me 3 more seconds here. 2 and 1. Take your right leg, step it back for a nice big lunge. As you do so, arms are going to reach up and then step it back in, alternating sides here. So big step back, keeping that heel up, waking up those hips, those quads, those glutes. Again, same thing here. If your rotator cuff is a little moody, just come up to shoulder height. 3, 2, 1, and let's squat. Take those feet out a little bit wider than the hips. Weight in your heels, sink down and up. Good. Check the knees. Make sure they're headed toward the middle of your foot. None of this that hurts the knees. Line it up. Good. If you want, go ahead, speed this up for me. Good. Squeeze on those glutes. Flat, flat. Good. Are you breathing? Nice and easy, nice and deep. Looking good. All right, now hold this down. Shift your weight back. Make sure your weight is in your heels. Can you wiggle your toes? That's how we know we're not putting too much pressure in the knees. Now, staying this low, take 2 little steps to your right, 2 little steps to your left. Good. So bend in the knees the whole time. Toes are forward the whole time. Perfect. Firing up those legs. Sink nice and low. Perfect. Woo, shake that out. We're kind of adding on to that one. Side lunge. So right leg, we're going to step it out to the side, sink into that leg. From here, little lift. Squeeze that leg up, nice and low on the way back down. So it's just a lift. It's just a transfer of the weight. It's not a kick. Good, so sink, squeeze. I want your toes pointed forward. Outer blade of your foot parallel to the ceiling. That's the goal. Good, good. Man, you cannot miss that timer. Same thing, other side. Big step out to the left, knee in line with those toes. Squeeze and lift it up. Doesn't have to be high. Again, it's a squeeze, it's not a kick. It's a lift. Good, lots of control. We're breathing. Inhale as we sink in. Exhale as we squeeze up. Perfect, make it work for you. Very nice. Shake that out and working that balance a little bit more. I want you to find your balance on your right foot. Flamingos. Hands are going to come behind your head. I want you to pull your left knee up, find your balance. Then go ahead, kick that leg back behind you, tipping the chest forward. Kind of like a little deadlift or warrior 3, but we're going to move through it. So lift that knee, extend back, trying to keep a straight line from head to heel. Good. Shake that out, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So find your balance on your left foot. Right knee, drive it up, and extend it back. So remember, long line. Doesn't have to be a straight line. It can be a diagonal line. But the biggest thing is we just want to make sure we're not dropping the chest more than we lift the leg. Good. Try to level off those hips. Good. And shake it out. And you were warned. We've got some push-ups. So you're going to head to a wall. You're going to place your hands on a table or a chair, or you can come down to the floor with me. We're going to start these bad boys on our knees. Hands are outside the shoulders. Your core is engaged. Go ahead, lower your chest toward the wall or the floor. Exhale. Straighten those elbows up. Beautiful. Keep your core engaged. That protects your back. Very nice. If you're ready to go up on those toes, go ahead. We're going to bring those hands in under the shoulders, wherever you are. So again, this works if you're against the wall, on the floor, or anywhere in between. This time, as you bend your elbows, hug them into your rib cage. Exhale as you straighten those arms. Woo. Good. You can do these on your chair. You can do these on your desk. You're just bending your elbows. That's really it. Perfect. And last move. You're going to rotate your hands in. You're going to stick your booty up and back, kind of like you're doing a down dog. Tuck your chin. Now, as you bend your elbows, they're going to go out toward either side of the room. Crown of the head pointed down toward the floor. You can also do these on your knees. Good. So here we're working your back and shoulders a little bit more. And you're almost done. Good. Are you breathing? Perfect. Shake it out. Carefully, if you're not already, make your way back up to standing. And shake out those arms for me. Arms are going to swing across your chest, open and close. Keep that awareness in your core. Everything that we just worked. Now we're going to stretch it out. Everything that gets tight while you are sitting at your desk, we're also going to stretch out quickly here. Good, relax your hands for me. Bend your knees and let's go for a swim, circle forward. That should be the last one. Good, go ahead, reverse that, circle it back. Very nice, easy, slow, elbows bent. Perfect, wrap those arms all the way behind your back, open up your chest. You're gonna pull those knuckles down to the low diagonal. Good, and then if you want or need more, see if you can lift those hands up away from your low back a little bit more and tuck those hips forward. Good, from here, drop your right ear over to your right shoulder, stretch out your neck. Perfect. Quick check-in, notice how you feel. A little more awake maybe. Maybe you're just warmer. That's my biggest thing. I've been freezing all morning. But now I feel pretty good. Good, bring it back to the center. Look over your right shoulder. And then your left. And back to the center. I really thought that I said enough of these. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Then pull those knuckles forward. Tuck your chin, separate the shoulder blades. Then see if you can give me a nice big round in your back. And pull, pull, pull those hands forward. Good, for this one, you can also reach over to the right. Feel that stretch move through your back. Whew. Good, and switch it, reach over to the left, pull, 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 pull. Come on back to the center and shake it out. Good, arms again across your chest, opening, close. And let's go ahead and stretch out those legs a little bit. Right leg, huge step back behind you. Make sure that heel's up. Drop into your legs. Now tuck your pelvis forward. Kind of like you're tucking your tailbone right underneath you. You're gonna feel that hip open up. If you want more, right arm, scoop it up and over. Good, make sure we're not doing anything funky with that knee though. Good, still straight ahead. Good, let's get that shoulder too. Right arm across the chest, left hand presses on that forearm. Good, lift the chin, lengthen the spine. Perfect. Now, we're going to shift your weight back. Go ahead, pull your back foot in. Shift your weight into it. So you're going to bend that right knee. Left toes straight up. Hands on the thigh as you hinge forward. Good. And let's take that on the other side. Left leg, big step back. Drop in, tuck the hips forward. Good. Engage the glutes. Tailbone right underneath you. And then, if you want a little bit more, left arm. Scoop it up and over. Make sure you're breathing into these stretches. So feel all the way down your side. Breathing into that left side. Good. And back to center. Left arm across the chest. Little press on that forearm. Drop that shoulder. Lift that chin. But at least it's keeping me honest. There's still 30 seconds. Perfect. Release that. Pull the back foot in. Bend the knees. Shift your weight into that left leg. Right toes straight up. Drop your shoulders down. So here, try to get your back nice and flat for me. Good. Toes up, toes up. Perfect. And come on up. Give yourself a high five. You're going to interlace your fingers. Now give me that figure eight. Throughout the day, please stretch out your wrists and forearms. It is so, so important. We're on our computers, we're on our phones, we're doing all the things. And our wrists, they get really tight. They get a little anxious on us. Go ahead, reverse that, circle it back. This way we keep them loose, we keep them happy, protect all those little muscles, ligaments, all the good stuff. Good, show me your right hand, fingers down. Left hand is gonna press on the top of that hand. Perfect, soften your knees for me. Good, now reverse that, show me your palm, little press on those fingers. Perfect, so we're opening up the inside of that forearm. Very, very often forgotten about muscles here. Good, shake that out. Left hand down, little press on the top of that hand. Relax your shoulders. As always with our stretches, discomfort, not pain. Flip it over. That's how we know it's the end. Relax those shoulders, pressing in. Perfect. And go ahead, shake it all out. Give me one more deep, deep breath. Fill up those lungs. Exhale out some tension, something you don't need. Let it go. Woo. And you guys are done. Awesome job today, friends.